This is from July 2nd, 2019. A melancholy poem about LBJ. He graduated from Southwestern Texas State Teachers College and got a job teaching poor Mexican American kids. He did everything that he could for them. He hated poverty. He hated injustice. He had a big heart. He was ambitious. He compromised and cheated all the way to the top. He hated being vice president. Kennedy kept him down. He barked in Jack's ear about civil rights every chance that he got, and ate and drank and smoked too much the rest of the time. He was miserable. Then, when fate made him president, an official from the NAACP told Martin Luther King, "We can work with this man. You'd be surprised." LBJ wanted justice and freedom and democracy, civil rights, a war on poverty. He set about finishing what FDA started and helping MLK get things started. He gave the credit to his rival Kennedy, pragmatic. That's what was needed to get the job done. Fatal flaw. Kennedy understood the generals better. Kennedy saw through the military-industrial complex. For Johnson, that complex was opaque. He sent tens of thousands of American boys to their deaths, the poor ones and the people of color, that he felt such great compassion for. And he killed countless Vietnamese farmers, not so different from the poor Texas farmers who stirred the great man in him. A greatness aborted by Vietnam, conventional observation, and by the way things are. Why this is a poem. LBJ was dead 5 years after leaving the presidency. His was a story of could have been, like all of our stories. We all have a genius about us, something we just get, an object that stirs a constellation of our thought and feeling, the thing we were born to do, to see, to work on. Our civil rights movement, our war on poverty. And we all have a blind spot, or two, that circumstances force us to deal with. Our Vietnams. So we eat and drink and smoke ourselves to death because the pain is too unbearable. And if you are thinking, speak for yourself, I'm on the rocket to stardom, I can figure it all out, I'm a winner, I'm a success, you are kidding yourself. No one escapes the human, no person, no nation. The humanities, I love the humanities. I love the sadness. A song of love is a sad song. High lily, high low. Elizabeth Warren says that people are suffering from economic injustice in concrete ways. Sick, deprived, unschooled, in constant fear of losing the roof over the head, or not having gas in the car, or food in the kitchen. So they took the hate with Trump's phony pipe dream of something better. Champagne wishes, caviar dreams, burning crosses, and Nuremberg rallies. Warren makes a very nuanced political statement here. She is not excusing the immorality of supporting Trump. They took the hate. But she also offers the solution. Give them the compassion and justice. And they'll hold the hate on the side. Keep it in abeyance. Lousiness in remission. We won't get everything, I just know it. It's a good moment to think about LBJ, a moment of utopian possibility dancing with dystopian destruction. In a world with no heroes, only heroic impulses, weak, well-meaning humans, face to face with hate and nihilism. The migrants at the border are the canaries in the coal mine. We could have universal health care or be told to drink out of toilets as we pee on metal blankets or a concrete floor. Or maybe be somewhere in between. But the extremes seem most likely. Make America great again? America is a failure, just like everyone and everything else. We dream about what could be, should be, work for it, struggle with hate, the impulse to assassinate us all, get it right and wrong, stumble along, great and foolish, then go back to the ranch for our scotch and cigarettes and rich food, and to die. I like men and women better than myths. LBJ is not my hero. A hero ain't nothing but a sandwich, but I love him all the same. Kamala Harris is a killer. She got Kavanaugh. She got Biden. She'd get Trump if he's dumb enough to debate her, which I doubt that he is. Harris is a show horse, sexy. She seduces her competitors, stuns them, and puts them down so she can work with them again, this time with her on top. A master of jujitsu. She uses their girth against them. Warren is a workhorse and more pure. She can defeat Trump too, but it will be closer than with Harris. Warren does not rely on winning power plays. She teaches the people and leads them to reality. The sexy warrior or the fierce professor. The professor would change the world. Xena would just have our side win for a while. If only we could have had Kennedy and Johnson at the same time. Jack would handle the generals. Lyndon would handle everything else. But that isn't how life is. If your heart isn't broken, you don't have one. Always a step away from the promised land or hell. Copyright 2019, Richard Thomas.